Blitz from Fun Day Puppet Show.
You're a lot taller in person.
Yeah.
Less fluffy.
They say your favorite drink is ginger ale. But there's an interesting thing about ginger ale that it helps upset stomachs. I think the oatmeal calls it magic sky juice.
You got water for being.
So how long have you been part of the Fun Day Puppet Show?
I've been a part of it, I think it's a little over 4 years now. I started doing it as soon once I moved into Yappy's place. Then I was just basically a regular on until then. I moved out recently just to be a little closer to work, but I still am on the show every so often when they want me.
Cool. So what got you into the character? I mean, what inspired you to be like the German Shepherd then? That's
the story about being the shepherd was first 2 or 3 weeks that I was there when we started doing the show. I was just randomly messing around with all the puppets, and the only ones I could actually get my hands in were the German Shepherd and like 1 or 2 others, and I was just playing around with that. And initially, everybody on the show was like, "Oh yeah, that's Brunhilde. She's the German sex therapist." So the first time I used the Shepherd, I had to do her voice the entire time. So I read the channel in the German sex therapist voice.
Oh God!
And
what does that sound like?
As the time progressed, I just started using my voice more and more, and the character of Blitz just developed from there. And we ended up turning into the original character. Brunhilde was his mother.
Oh God! So what does Brunhilde sound like?
Oh, she was like, it's like a mixture between like Miss Dr. Caruth and like a little bit of German accent. It's kind of hard to think about it because I kept losing character when I was doing it.
I think I would. I'd probably just lose.
It's like, ZZ Top has very great legs. And then they kept changing the names and it was like, yeah.
Who does the ZZ Top as great legs?
I haven't seen ZZ Top in months.
If anybody here actually frequents Puppet IRC, I can kind of tell everybody who ZZ Top has great legs or ugly legs or whatever legs at the time.
He's a channel admin.
Yes, I am a channel admin of Puppet IRC, the IRC channel that Fun Day Puppet Show uses and runs themselves. That was Pyrofox. I don't know if anybody out there is familiar with Pyrofox.
We just scroll the names through. Yappy will do a screen cap and get everything.
Yeah. So that was actually Pyrofox.
Oh, okay.
There was like the one song.
Tijuana
the
Taxi.
dance, yeah.
The Tijuana Taxi. I feel so sorry for you now every time to make you get out in front of the camera and do that.
It's only because I said, I can do that. And that was
should've-
the only reason it even started.
I should have grabbed the music for that for you here.
They played the original music video on the show.
Oh, God.
And they got to that one point where there's 2 guys just doing that. And I'm like, that's not hard. And everybody's like, yeah, it's hard. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just 3 moves and you just do it and beat. And they're like, oh, well, then go out there and do it. So I did, and it's become a staple.
I'll see if I can pull it up.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Of course, Bucktown plays it. That's all it is.
Hey, Bucktown.
Well, of course, there was the whole El Pacino Pio thing, and the
I
dance
like that
still goes
song.
with that.
I instigated that.
Yeah.
The song is like,
I
hey,
like
there's
it.
movements to this, and I sat in my room for like 10 minutes as they talked about something else, and I ran out into the kitchen and said, I can do the dance now. And that's why I just went crazy on the show.
Oh,
from
Pio
then.
Pio just gets overplayed now.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up actually.
I'm not going to dance, though.
Oh, the German?
What's the most fun aspect of Fun Day Puppet Show that you can think of, Blitz?
I love it when we just go off each other. Like, Poink and I, we'll just banter back and forth. He'll insult me, and I'll say something back, and he'll be like, I don't know how to respond to that.
Just throw him for a loop.
Just throw him for a loop. Just have fun with it.
I don't know which one this one.
It's like a dance remix version.
Yeah, that sounds like a dance remix, yeah. All
It'd be
right.
cool to see some lasers with that.
Well, Blitz, I hope to see you on Fun Day Puppet Show more often. I know you kind of like every once in a while you're there,
Yeah.
like every other weekend or something like that.
It's basically when they want me on now, so.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully I'll have to get these days to come down to Florida and come see you guys again.
It'll be fun.
And we love seeing you on the show, Blitz. We actually really do enjoy you. In fact, you were one of my personally one of my favorite puppets on the show. So give Blitz a round of applause, please.